Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good week of lifting. Let's see. So this week was what I consider a bridge week. So basically, it happens after the deload. We use the bridge week to basically get us back to where we were before the deload started. So heavy, but not too heavy. Great week all in all with squats, deadlifts. Didn't really have to hype myself up too much for either one of those lifts. And bench, again, keeping the slightly wider grip. It's feeling great. Elbow has like little to no pain, and shoulders feel good, pecs feel good, everything like that. Actually feel a little bit more stable than I have. So again, I'm hoping it just kind of carries over to lifting heavier weight in the near future. We will see. I'm just going to stick with it for now, even if I'm doing singles each week and it's light. It doesn't matter. I just want to really kind of master the slightly wider grip because it does feel a little bit different. But yeah, other than that, everything's been great. So enjoy. Okay, day one bench. Again, for the bridge week, I'm not going to do like a true heavy single, but kept it in the 300s with 300 on the dot, 2x2. Felt good, moved well. Um, so far, I've changed my foot position slightly, bringing my feet in and kind of turning my feet out a little bit more, followed by the wider grip on the bench. Everything actually feels much better. I feel way more stable, and I feel like the bar, as you can see, it kind of like when I unrack and stuff, it looks a little bit more even, and the left side's not sagging down as much as it normally does. That's not even that consistent when that happens. I think it's usually just fatigue, or I'm just kind of half-assing my setup, but it's been happening more lately now than it has in the past. But with the slightly wider grip, I've noticed an improvement, and no loss of strength. I don't feel like I'm in a compromising position either or anything like that. So I'm very happy with how everything's been moving with some of the changes. So I'm kind of hoping now that my elbow doesn't hurt as much anymore, like if at all. I can kind of start putting more weight on the bar and build up my bench finally. Or as I always do over the past 10 years, is just, bench 350. So whatever. It is what it is on bench, but we're going to try. We always do. Last set here, and is this the last rep? Let's see. Yep. Sweet. Again, easy, nothing too crazy. And day two, again, nothing too heavy. Normally I take pre-workout for my squat days and my deadlift days. I didn't take anything this day. Didn't get hyped up or anything. Just went in, did it, and that was it. And it actually felt pretty easy. I just didn't want to go that late. I actually wanted to go a lot heavier, so kind of was bummed. But as you can see, everything moved well, and I'm glad I stuck with the plan. So yeah, next week, if everything goes according to plan, I'd like to double maybe like 585, 575 if I can. That is the plan. If it's not there, I'll take something lighter and maybe hit it the following week. We'll see. So again, a lot of this, my training is all by feel. So, I always have several plans in my head going into a training session. And here we go. Day three is bench again. So you can see with the unrack, pretty symmetrical, if not, almost perfectly symmetrical. So that's been feeling good. I actually feel like I have a lot more power through the bar when I press. So again, fingers crossed that this, produces more of a heavier bench for me, because again, I've been benching the same stuff in meets forever. It's literally been like non-changing my entire powerlifting career, which is fine because I've been working on like my squat and my deadlift, which I love, and bench is kind of just whatever. So it's fine. Day four. I think with these going forward, I'm only going to stick to 3 to 5 reps and not do like heavy doubles or singles. I think it just taxes me too much for what I want. And hitting a triple probably won't be extremely heavy either. So I just want to keep it within that 3 to 5 rep range. And then here we go, heavy double on deadlift, 635, no straps. Again, extremely easy, moving very well. A little better than last week, because again, if you guys don't remember, last week 45 actually felt pretty heavy, and I couldn't even budge 600 off the floor. So yeah, but back downs, 585, 3x3 with the straps. Again, I'm not trying to be a hero. I don't need to pull 9 reps in hook grip. I've done it before, so I know I could do it. But yeah, it was a great week of training, and I do feel like next week I'll probably be even stronger, just based on how I felt this week and pretty much how much energy I conserved on my whole week. Nothing taxed me. I wasn't sore. I wasn't tired. So it's been great. So I'm kind of hoping next week is similar to the week when I squatted 600 for 3 singles and then did back downs and pulled the 765 2 days after that. I'm kind of hoping it's similar to that, where I'm like, I don't want to say peaked, but I just have a nice, bounce back from the deload and everything like that. But if it's not there for like a PR or anything like that, I'll stick with the plan, or I'll even take like a 740, 750 single. Not going to force anything that's not there. Again, as always, I'll never force it. So, again, we'll see next week what that brings. Until then, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Peace.